Hot take. Most RAG teams are not losing because retrieval is weak. They are losing because their query set is fake.
Yes. If your evaluation questions do not sound like real users, your metrics can look great while the system fails in production.
So, define it cleanly. What is a query set?
A query set is the collection of prompts or questions you use to test your system. It is the workload for evaluation, not the documents, not the answers alone, the actual things users would ask.
And that sounds basic, but this is where teams quietly rig the game, right?
Exactly. They build a polished benchmark made of neat, fully specified questions, then wonder why messy human traffic breaks the product.
Give me a concrete failure.
Say you built a RAG assistant over company policies. Your eval set asks, what is the parental leave policy for full-time employees in the US? Real users ask, having a baby in July, how much time can I take? And does California change anything? That second query is longer, mixed intent, and carries location context. If your set only has the first kind, you are testing a brochure, not reality.
So, realistic queries matter because retrieval is shaped by wording, context, and even how confused the user sounds.
Right. Realistic queries include ambiguity, shorthand, wrong terminology, half-remembered product names, and goals instead of keywords. That is where chunking, metadata, routing, and ranking actually get stressed.
And if you skip that, a team can declare victory too early.
More than that, you can optimize in the wrong direction. If your query set is too clean, the winner is often the system tuned for clean questions, not the system that handles live traffic.
This is the part that stings. A narrow query set does not just hide weakness, it can promote the wrong architecture.
Yes, imagine two retrievers. One is amazing at exact product names. The other is better when users describe symptoms and never say the name. If your eval mostly contains exact names, you will pick the first retriever, ship it, and watch support tickets spike.
That is a power shift. The benchmark starts deciding winners and losers before customers do.
And biased query sets are especially dangerous because they feel objective. Numbers give false confidence. But the set may overrepresent expert users, one department, one region, one phrasing style, or only successful tasks.
Let us unpack biased. What kinds of bias actually mislead a RAG eval?
3 common ones. First, vocabulary bias. Your team writes queries using the exact terms from the source docs. Real users do not. Second, task bias. You test lookup questions, but not comparison, decision support, or multi-part asks. Third, user bias. You sample from power users while beginners are the ones who struggle.
Give me another practical scenario.
Picture a developer docs assistant. Your internal engineers ask, how do I authenticate with service account credentials? New users ask, why am I getting unauthorized when the API key works locally but fails in staging? The first is a tidy documentation lookup. The second is troubleshooting with implied context. If your query set leans internal and expert, your eval will flatter the system and punish the audience you actually need to help.
So a good query set is not just broad, it is representative of the traffic mix that matters to the business.
Exactly. Good means realistic, diverse, and intentionally sampled. You want short queries, long queries, vague ones, overloaded ones, and queries from different user types and stages of the task.
But teams hear that and think, great, let us just make it huge.
Huge is not the same as good. 1,000 near duplicates can still be narrow. Better to cover the shape of demand, common tasks, costly failures, edge cases that trigger bad retrieval, and the phrasing patterns users actually produce.
How would you build one without disappearing into academic dataset theory?
Start from logs, support tickets, chat transcripts, and sales calls. Pull real language. Then bucket queries by intent, user type, and difficulty. Keep a slice of high-frequency tasks, a slice of high-risk tasks, and a slice of messy outliers. Finally, review the set by asking, if we improve on this benchmark, who benefits in production?
That last question is sharp, because sometimes the answer is basically only the benchmark.
Exactly. And one more practical move, preserve naturalness. Do not over-edit spelling, context, or phrasing. If users say, reset token thing for prod broken again, Keep some queries like that. Sanitizing the input sanitizes the problem.
So the real test of a query set is whether it creates honest pressure.
Yes, it should pressure retrieval the way production will pressure it. If it does not, your eval is theater.
And once you have an honest query set, model comparisons mean more, re-ranker gains mean more, and failure analysis gets less political.
Because now you are arguing about actual user behavior, not synthetic trivia. That changes roadmap decisions, spending, and trust in the system.
So what makes a good search query set?
One that sounds like your users, covers the stakes that matter, and is hard in the same ways production is hard. If your query set is fake, your confidence is fake too.